Hello, this is Tristan from CardioCritic.com, and this is my short video introduction to the Garmin Edge 1030. This product just does too many things for me to do my normal in-depth walkthrough, because otherwise the video would be over half an hour long and you'd all lose interest. So what I'm going to do is scroll across the bottom, the new features and the key features, and I'm just going to use this video just to show you a few of those features that I think make this new Edge 1030 the best ever GPS bike computer that Garmin or anybody else has made. This is the benchmark of GPS bike computers. This is what all the other manufacturers will be striving to achieve. We haven't seen an Edge product for about 3 years, and this product is replacing throughout 2018 the Edge 820 really, and the Edge 1000. This is the 820 here in my right hand, and as you can see the 1030 is quite a bit bigger. I think you get about 30% more viewable screen size. I wear glasses for reading, and I do find when I've got this in, I can't go less than sort of 4 data screens on this 820, but on the 1030, even in 4, they're huge. They're really clear to see. Everything about it is great. So there we've got 6 data fields there. 6 is fine. Sorry, 5. But 6 again is fine. I don't need my glasses, which is great for me. I can see everything clearly at a quick glance, at speed. The 1030 comes with this new out front bike mount. What they've done in the past, the bracket used to extend out on the top here, so the Edge unit would sit high. On this one they've brought it down at the same lower level at the middle, so when your Edge is connected, this will sit out in front of you at the same level as the top of your handlebars. Okay, as I say, I'm just using this video to give you a feel for the product. Size wise, as I've said, it's bigger than the 820, it's bigger than the 520, which is the same size as 820, it's bigger than something like the Garmin Edge 460, or the Garmin Edge 460, excuse me. The Polar M460 is bigger than the Polar M460, and it's bigger than the Polar M450. If you're not into mapping and navigation, then you're probably absolutely fine to stick with units like the Polar M460 or the Garmin Edge 520, which is the performance monitoring one without mapping. I think that this comes into its own, the 1030, with the mapping. If I just click on the map there, you can see the level of detail on the mapping. It's crystal clear. In all light, I've been able to see it. For actual mapping functions, this is where the Edge 1030 again is standout, superb. There's a couple of things you can do. Course creator, you can just tell it you want to go somewhere, so you pick a place. I pick this place here called Blakely Delicatessen, which is about 22 miles away, and I then can just do loop to start. So let's just ignore that. There we go. It was just telling me, because I'd only picked one place miles away, it's quite a long way away, so it was just telling me to choose a little bit more of an interesting course. And now it's done the course for me, so it's given me a 51-mile route out to Blakely Delicatessen and then back again. So the great thing there is it's taking me along the coast road and then back inland, so it's not just taking me out and in. Now that's just something that took less than a minute for this to do for me. You've also got the round trip course. So round trip course, you just say how far you want to ride, distance at the top there, from your current location, which direction, got horizontal, which way do you want to go off to start, sorry. I just left that. And then it will give you an option of routes. Now, the best thing here is that these routes have been calculated by the Garmin, taking into consideration the most popular routes that other cyclists in your area have ridden. It's what Garmin call their Trendline popularity routing or something along those lines. So it's popularity routing based on other riders' most popular routes in your area. So you imagine you've just arrived somewhere, you've never been there before, you want to go for a 20-mile ride, you don't want to get lost, and you don't want to go out and back. The Edge 1030 will work that out for you in a few seconds. Okay, so navigation is one of the reasons why you should consider the Edge 1030 over other products, because it's superb, it's quick. Obviously it doesn't need your phone. Forget your phone. Your phone can be left at home. None of this relies on your phone. It's all on the built-in base map, which is something I must stress. I'm going to keep this video short, but I am going to do more videos on all of the other features. So let's just look at a couple of key things. My Stats, that's one of the new major features. My Stats, working with First Beat Technologies, this tells you precisely where you are in your training over a 30-day training status. So currently my training status is maintaining. You've got your VO2 max there. Training load is a 7-day training load, taking your training load from previous sessions throughout the week. How long to recover, and obviously you can get a run. You can get more details on all of this just by clicking on the different icons. You don't. This is obviously top end product, and this is what I would have always loved to have in a unit, and not have to go on that software or anything else. It's now all here. It's in the unit, which, you know, to elite racers, to professional riders, and even just keen amateurs like myself, to see these numbers made into easy to understand figures that you can relate to and track and monitor, it's great. And that is a new feature that has been added to the 1030. Currently you'll find it in things like the 409, 935 and the Phoenix 5. So that's My Stats there. If you've not used one of the touchscreen Edges before, one of the features I really find useful on my Edge 820 is this. Excuse me. Let's say, for instance, you've changed one of your settings for one reason or another, one of your training screens. Remember, you've got lots of training pages, and these are completely configurable. You can choose how many metrics on a page, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc. Let's just say you've changed something and you don't want time there. So we've got time here currently, we don't want it. All you do is just press here, and then that brings up the list of metrics that you can view. And let's just say, for example, I forgot cadence. I wanted cadence on this main front screen. Let's go for cadence, and there you go. It's easy as that. Just press and hold. Find what you want, and there we are. So you can't change the number of data fields on a page, but you can change the data metrics within the data fields. I'm just tapping on the bottom to get me back to home. You also can pull down on the top, which gives you access to some shortcuts. That's another feature. A new feature of this is rider-to-rider messaging, but this is more to do with missed calls and text messages from your phone. And Strava Premium if you want to explore your local segments. So if you want to go off and race some Strava segments, that would show you the Strava segments in your local area. Okay, as I say, it's difficult because it's just such a technical, brilliant product. It does everything you'd want it to do from navigation. It really does. Point of interests, addresses, cities. There you go. There you go. So there's a point of interest in my area. Okay, I sort of apologise if this is a bit of a mismatched, jumbled video, because this product just too much. I would love just to be able to go through every single feature and function, but I can't, because I only get 15-16 minutes of it on a YouTube video, and you'd probably all possibly just fall to sleep if I just kept on talking about how good this product is. But it really is that good. Everything from the navigation, the round trip courses, the popularity routing is absolutely spot on. The size of the unit is spot on. The training feedback is second to none. There really just is nothing this unit doesn't do. I can't think of anything it doesn't do that I want it to do. And I've been using all of the Garmin Edges since the Garmin Edge 400, was it? About 10 years ago. And they always have been excellent, and I've loved testing every single one of them. But there's always been things I could ask for in all of the previous models. It would be nice if, or could it do this? But I genuinely cannot think of anything that I want this Edge 1030 to be able to do that it doesn't already do. It is that good. Please remember that I don't get paid for these reviews from Garmin. I get lent the unit from Gung Ho, a company in the UK who are a marketing company that work with Garmin. They lend me the product for 30 days and then I send it back. I'm doing these videos to help people like me interested in keeping fit, cycling, running, etc., to buy the best products. Garmin have been making bike computers for about 10 years, possibly more, and this is the pinnacle of all their hard work. It is absolutely brilliant. It's expensive currently. We're in March, April 2018. If you don't need all of the mapping and the round routing and all that stuff and the instant detection, popularity routing, 20-hour battery life, training status, etc., etc. If you don't want all of that and you want to keep things simple, just maybe go for an Edge 520. If you want something cheaper but similar, but with navigation as well as performance monitoring, then the Edge 820 still offers great value for money. And if you want just good pure performance monitoring, then there's things like the Polar M460 or even the M450. They're all good. That's one thing that I want you to understand. They are all good. All of the products I test are good. I don't test products that I wouldn't personally use, but this is standout good. This is 5 out of 5 star review from me, CardioCritic.com. Thank you for watching. Please visit the website, please check the prices, and please show your support by subscribing, liking and sharing, and watching all of the other videos. Thank you very much. Cheers, bye.